start?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so we are going to do Pilates today, and the only equipment you need is a ring. If you don't have a ring, just do the same movements we're doing and hold your arms out and push in when we're pushing in. You can also use a tiny squishy ball instead of a Pilates ring, so you don't need it, it just adds more resistance to it. So when we do 5 of something at home, Dana, you're going to be doing 25. I'm just kidding. So anywho, we're going to start nice and easy. Roll back those shoulders, take a big deep breath in and out. So we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. Push that ring up in front of you. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Make sure you breathe. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to start marching with the legs and lift. March, lift, march, lift, march, march, march. We got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to grab the ring, or you're going to give yourself a pretend hug. And all we're doing is rotating, forward, rotate, forward. We're going to add a squat. So we're going to squat, up, rotate, squat, up, rotate, squat, up, rotate. Really get that good twist in your lower back, waking up everything in the body. Alright, we are coming out. Second position, so toes out. Hand comes in front of you. Down, up, down, up. So keep those arms out. If you don't have the Pilates ring at home, we're going to speed it up a little bit. It's going to start pushing with arms in and out, forward. Those arms out there. And we're going to come up with those arms, up and down with the legs still. Alright, we're coming down, we're going to stay here. We're going to open up that arm. Open up that other arm. Open up. Open up. Hold that second position, squat or plie. And we're going to stay here. Up, down, up, down. Sink a little lower with those legs. We're going to leave those arms up and start pulsing. We're going to alternate heel lifts. So it's going to be 3, lift, 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 lift. And we're going to bring those arms in to party with us. So alternate, arms come up and down, arms come up and down. Make sure you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Leave that ring up top. Just the heels. Heel, 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 heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse with the legs. Pulse, 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 pulse. Bring those arms up and down. Keep pulsing. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, so we are going to come into side plie or a side lunge. So either mat or without the mat. Try to bend that back leg if you can't. If it's hard on your knees, keep it up there. Do what's comfortable. Staying here, push that ring. Out, in, out, in, out, in. I'm gonna add that back leg and lift up with that. You either stay here if you're comfortable here, or if you can feel that it's working. If you need a little extra, you're gonna lift, down, lift, down, lift, down. More to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down here. Lift those arms up. And we're pulsing. Add those arms up and down. Six, 7, 8. Shake it out. Switching side. So switch side. Come down with that leg. Push forward, in, forward, in, forward, in. We're going to go overhead, up, down, up, down. Six, 7, and 8. Add that pulse. Up, down, up, down. So we're changing it a little bit on this side, but I did not forget about lifting up that back leg. We're going to do that after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that ring in front of you. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Bring that ring in. Up and down, up and down. We're lifting that back leg off the ground. So here we go. So lift, down, lift, down. To go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, that up and pulse. Eight to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right, so we're going to use the arms a little bit. If you have weights at home, you can use the weights for this. I'm going to show you sideways. We're going to pump. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pump those arms in, push, and down for 4. Up for 4. And down for 4. And up for 4. Keep going. Push, push, push. So this can keep going, girls. This is easy to do without weights too. If you have little weights, you can hold little weights as well. All right, now this is going to be harder to do without the ring. So we're going to take a break with the arms. You're going to step into the ring, and you're going to keep them not by your ankle, just a little higher. And you're going to come up, arms come out. You're going to tip over to one side. We're going to push, push. Flex that foot that you're pushing with. Push, 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 push. You can also hold on to something. You can hold on to the bar if you're at home, or a chair. All right, so try to hold it out here. And tiny, tiny, tiny pulses. Tiny, tiny, tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're coming down into a little squat. Come up, squat, up, squat, up. Really think about lengthening those arms when you push them out. And push them forward. Lengthen, lengthen. It's gonna make you forget you're working your legs right now. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're coming back up to that T. Take over to that other leg and lift, 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 lift. I should say press. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here and pulse, 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 pulse. Push, 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 push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so come out a little wider, so make sure you have tension on here. And roll back to that little squat and arm races. That ring. Pull it up so it's over your knees. Lean over to that one first leg you used earlier. Arms come out. Flex that bottom foot. Lift. Press. 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave that leg up there and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more round of 8s. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that foot down. So now we have this over going back to that squat and up, squat, up with arms, squat. To the other side. Keep those arms out if you can, and we're flexing that foot. Lift, lift, lift. Might need to adjust it a little. But 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it out here, repulsing. 1, 8 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come back down. Make sure you adjust it. We're gonna come down in that little squat and push out, push out, push, 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 push. Let's add those arms. Forward, out, forward, out. Squeeze those legs out, forward, out, forward. There. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, come back up. We're going to sit down on the mat. So grab the ring with you if you have a ring. If you don't, use your imaginary ring. So feet on the mat. I want you to roll over, stretch out that spine. Stretch it out. Come up to that ring. Roll back down into that C curve. And up. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And 8. So come back down here. So you're engaging that core. Lean back down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And come back up and roll over. Put that ring way in front of your toes if you can reach, and stretch out. We're coming back up. Rolling back down. Hold that C curve, hold that position. Turn to one side. In, out, in, out. Six, 7, 8. Going up and down, stay on the same side. 2, 3, 4, and 8, come forward, roll all the way down, reach that ring over your head. Lift that ring up, we have one more side to do, so wait till you see the ring, keep it past your head, and then you're going to roll up your spine, push forward, lean forward, stretch out that spine, we're coming back down. C curve, there we go. To the side. Push in and out. In and out. down, up and down. And 8. Turn into the middle. Come back up, roll over. So we're going to take the ring, roll all the way down, touch the ground, the ring comes up, roll forward, touch the mat, roll forward, touch behind, and roll forward, touch the ground. So I want you to roll up and down your spine a couple of times here. Just think about your momentum, how you're using your muscles, rolling up and down with one vertebrae at a time. One more time. And come back up. So we're going to lengthen the legs. We're going to tip the ring. What you're going to do is you're going to put one foot on top of it. So it's like a little stance. Now if you're at home, you got to envision your leg being up just a tiny wee bit, like a Pilates circle. So hold it up there. We have to press it down to make it stay. You just have to focus on holding it up. All right, so we're going to lay back down on the mat here. Hands on the side. The leg that's not pressing down is going to make a circle. Tiny circle. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to switch direction on the circle. 8 circles. Leg is still up in the air. You take your hands, put them behind your head, and you're going to come up. So the shoulder blades are going to be off that floor. Your lower back is in the mat. And you're going to come up, down, up, down, up, down. You have 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up here with your upper body. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So point, flex, flex. Flex the foot when you're on the top. And then point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Spot for it to keep it. Roll back down, put those hands on the side. It's more for support. The first one is more of releasing pressure, so we come up with that one leg. We got that little circle. Little circle. Your neck, and we're lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering. Eight more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Stay up here with your upper body. Here comes the legs. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab that ring. You're gonna lengthen so you come out. Long feet, long toes. The ring is over your head, or no ring if you don't have it at home. You're gonna leave the lower back in the mat, and you're gonna pull everything in, your knees, and the ring comes in. And out. In. And out. So when you come out with the legs, only go as far down as your lower back will let you. You also don't have to lengthen those legs. You can keep them bent if it means that your upper back or your lower back comes off the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, we're gonna roll over. And what you're gonna do with your feet is make sure you have them on the outside of either side of the mat so they come out into a V basically. You're gonna have your hands on the ring. You're gonna look down on the mat so you don't kink your neck. Now this is something, if you don't have the ring, you just put your hands in front of you. What you're gonna do is you're gonna push yourself up and come back down. Push yourself up, come back down. So make sure you roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Roll up and down a couple of times. Very good. Now we're going to see if we can combine the two. So we're going to lift up, and our legs lift up. Come back down. Lift up. Come back down. Lift up. Come back down. So you stay breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Put that ring away just for a tiny wee bit. And I want you to put your hands underneath your face. So right underneath. And what you're going to do is you're going to lift up your whole upper body and come back down. And then we're lifting those legs, come back down. Upper body, down. Lower body, upper body. Lower body, upper body, and lower body. We're going to do both at the same time here. So you're going to lift, hold, down. Lift, hold, down. 3, down. 4, and down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. And 8. Very nice. All right, come down. Push yourself up from the mat and come into a child pose. Make sure you really stretch out and lengthen out. And we're coming up into tabletop. Still don't have that ring. Now from here, I want you to roll in to a cow. I want you to roll up to a cat. Roll into that cow. And roll up. All right, so from here, I want you to come into a plank. We're going to stay with the foot on the same side. All we're going to do is lift, lower, lift, lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switching legs. So we're lifting on the other side. If you need to put that knee down, you can go ahead and do that. So nice and easy. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, those knees. Put those knees out to the side of the mat and come into a child pose. So we got a little series of some push-ups that we're going to be doing. So you can either do it on your knees like this on the tabletop, or if you need to, you can go and lean against a countertop or a wall. So the first one we're going to do, one leg's going to be up, the other two are going to be in front of you. So it's going to be a Pilates push-up. So one leg is up, you're tipping forward, so it's a triceps push-up. Come back up. Same leg is up in the air. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're switching legs. Put that leg down, lift that one up. And we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, we're gonna grab our ring again. Or if you're at home with no ring, no ring. Okay, so if you have the ring, the bottom leg's going to be inside the ring. The top leg's going to be laying on top. Now you're going to come down on your side. You can either be on your elbow or lay all the way down, depending how okay you are with that with your neck. Flex that top foot, flex that bottom foot. You're going to push, 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 push. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to add the bottom leg. We're going to push that together and the bottom one's going to lift up. So you're going to lift, 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 lift. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that leg comes down. The top leg, I'm going to lay down on the side here. The top leg here is going to point, and we're going to draw a rainbow. Rainbow, back and forth, back and forth. So we're tracing a rainbow with the top leg. Point that leg. Try to keep those hips so you don't turn the hips each time. Keep the hips steady. Whoop. 7. One more rainbow. And 8. Now stick that foot in. Flex that foot. And you're going to push up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the heel up. And you're going to turn your toe down. And you're going to lift, lift. So it's top leg that's lifting. Toes are facing down. Heel is coming up. You should feel that in your leg all the way up here. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, so you're going to grab your ankles. You're going to turn over. So we're still sideways a little bit. Now here you have a couple of options. You can have your legs bent and lift, lower, lift, lower. Or make it a little harder, lift, lower. So my other hand, the one, my back hand is holding on, giving me support. You should feel it right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that's a tough one. All right, we're switching side. On the other side, flex those feet. One comes on the top. Lay down where you're comfortable with your neck. And we're pressing, so press, 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 press. 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is when we're pressing with the top, lifting on the bottom. So press and lift. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the bottom foot down, point the top foot. We're going to trace that rainbow. Trace that rainbow. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I don't seem to be able to do it on this side. All right, put that foot back in. Flex that foot. We're pushing up, 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 up. So we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn those toes down. Turn the heel up in the air. And press, 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 press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here's that funny one where we're coming up, but we're still sideways. That front arm comes back as support. So you can bend the legs and try to lift up and down just with the legs, or you can lengthen. You can also stay here if that's easier, where you come in and out with the legs. If you want to challenge, straight legs. Lift, lift, lift. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy, that's a hard one. All right, we're gonna put this away for a little bit. And we are gonna go to some abs. So I'm gonna turn around, we're gonna be in plank. So plank form, nice and easy, hold that plank. My papers. So what we're gonna do is when you're in the plank, you're gonna pull that arm in, or pull in towards the arm, the knee. So pull it in, come back, lift up. So pull in, come back, lift up. Pull in, come back, lift up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And come back down and come into that child pose. So we got 8 on the other leg as well. All right, up to the plank. Pull that knee in, lift up. Pull it in, lift up. Pull it in. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Come back down on those knees and child pose again. Come all the way back out. And again, I want your legs to be the same width as your mat. And what we're doing is we're gonna do high V, low V. So you have your arms here. High V is when you pull your arms out. Low V is when you're pulling them back. So high, low, forehead on the mat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift up, high, low, high, low. Try to look down in your mat. 7 and 8. Put those arms down. Put your hands in front of you. Put them on your forehead. Same thing with the back. So you're gonna lift, come down. Lift, come down. Lift, come down. Lift, come down. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna use both arms and legs. So the V arms comes out and up, and down. Forward and back. Forward lift and back. Forward lift and back. 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Come into that child pose and stretch out. So we're going to come down to a side plank. It's going to be an elbow plank. And here you have some options where you can be on the side plank with your knee down, the bottom leg down, or come up and do a side plank. We're going to use our arms. And we're going to thread the needle, lift up. Thread the needle, lift up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold that arm up in the air. Dip, lift, dip, lift. So it's with the hips. You do hip dips, being in that side plank. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back down. Switching side. So again, you can either stay here or have that bottom leg, have the bottom leg down, or come up to side plank on your elbow. Arm comes up. We're going to thread the needle, lift. Thread the needle, lift. 7 and 8. Keep that arm up. Hip dip, lift, dip, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come back down. Roll down onto your back. We can't do a Pilates class and not do Pilates 100, right? I think it might be against the law. All right, so we're rolling down. So again, for Pilates 100, if you have a bad back, keep your feet in the tabletop position. If your back doesn't bother you, lengthen them. Okay, so we're gonna lengthen them, keep it in tabletop, what you're more comfortable with. You're lifting up your arms, your shoulder blades are off. You start pumping those arms. You're gonna breathe in through your nose for 5. And out for 5. In through your nose. If you want to challenge yourself, lower those legs a little bit. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Down, hug those knees in. Roll side to side. And you're going to put your feet down on the mat. I want them back side. And all we're doing is we're lifting up to the position we do the Pilates 100 in, and you're rolling back down. Roll up, engage your core, roll back down. Roll up, engage that core, come back down. A couple more. Couple more of these. We're going to stay here. Your core is engaged. Your arms are out to the side. And you're going to lift that leg up. Lift your other leg up. And then you're going to alternate. If this is hurting your neck, your option is to help your neck out with your arms behind your neck as well. So you're moving through water nice and slow. Engage that core the whole time. We're going to leave those legs in tabletop. You're going to come back down. Circle around with your arms. Put them behind your neck. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. So just your upper body working this time. We're staying up here, engaging that core. One leg comes out straight, and then you're going to alternate. So you're going to come down, and you're going to lift up. Come down, lift up, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. Almost like bicycles. Just going up and down straight with your upper body. No twisting. The lower back is in the mat. And come down with the neck. Hug in. Roll side to side. Roll side to side. We're coming up on our feet. Well, kind of. We're going to have them bent, but the feet is on the mat. And what I want you to do is my favorite. We're rolling up to the bridge. And I want you to keep rolling so you're almost on your neck. Stretch out those neck muscles. Stretch out the upper spine. Roll back down. One more time. Roll the way back up. All the way up as far as you can. Hold it for a sec. Stretch out that neck. And come back down. Last time, roll up one vertebrae at a time, all the way up. Stretch that neck. And come back down. Put those hands behind your neck again. You're going to lift up. You're going to lift up one leg. So you're engaging the core the whole time here. You're going to lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Try to point. And when you come up, you flex. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. So the whole time your lower back is in the mat. You put no stress on your lower back and you're still working your abs. 6, 7, and 8. Come back down, rest that neck a little bit. We're switching side. So lengthen that other leg, lift up. And we're flexing, pointing, flex, point, flex, point. And All right, so you're gonna lay down on the mat. Your hands are still behind your head. And you're gonna open your legs up so you're in frogger position. Just let those hips open up. If you can't find a comfortable spot, move your hips a little bit and find where you're comfortable. You're gonna let your hips rest here and open up. Your hands are behind your neck. Lift, lower. So we're doing funny looking sit-ups. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Eight more to go. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, put the upper body down. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but you're moving the lower body up, down, up, down, up, down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put it down. We're going to combine the two. So we lift, lower, lift, lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put it down. Lengthen those legs. Lengthen those arms. Stretch out as far as you can. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax. One more time. Lengthen, stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax. Hug those arms in. I want you to put your arms on the side of you. And what we're doing is windshield wipers. But they're nice to your back windshield wipers. So you're alternating sides without lifting up your upper body. So all we're doing is stretching out the bottom part of your spine. If something doesn't feel good or it feels super good, you can hold it there. Come back up. Hold it. Come back up. Alright, as the legs come up in the air, your knees move out to the side. Grab your feet if you can. Sink that lower back in as far as you can into the mat. Happy, happy babies. And from here, I want you to roll side to side. Side to side. Hug those knees in. And we're going to come over to the other side, the prone position. So we're going to be on the mat again. And you're going to come into tabletop first. And then I want you to come up with the knees off the mat. We call this the bear position. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit down, come up into downward facing dog. Sit down, downward facing dog. Sit down, downward facing dog. And come back down to that bear position again. Your knees are hovering. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it. Either you stay here or you're going to alternate the leg you're lifting and you're almost going to try to tap the knee to the elbow. 7 and 8. Hold that position again. Coming to downward facing dog. Really lengthen those arms. come down to the plank position. Hold that plank position. Downward facing dog. While you're in the downward facing dog, I want you to paddle your feet a little bit here. Try and see if you can get that heel down on the mat. Only if it feels okay. So from here, come down to tabletop. And then you're going to step out with your leg as far as you can. Come into a runner's lunge. If this feels good, stay here. If you need more of a stretch, lift up that back leg. Come back down. The front legs go straight. Get a good hamstring stretch in. And we're switching leg. Coming into that runner's lunge. If you're comfortable, you can lift that back leg off the mat. Put that knee down. Lengthen the foot in front of you or the leg. Back in. So we're going to sit down. You're going to take your hands, put it behind your back, and you're going to lengthen, try to lift them up. At the same time, lift your chest up. You're going to lean forward, arms come up. Up onto our feet, roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Keep your legs bent. Roll those shoulders back. And again, you're going to grab those hands behind your back, lift up. You're going to lean forward, bring those arms with you. Those arms. Same thing, you're going to roll forward. You're going to hug your legs right here. We realize how flexible I'm not. And roll up slowly. Roll those shoulders back. Open up that chest. Look up in the ceiling. Stretch out. Grab the other elbow. Stretch out. Open up those arms again. Look up at the ceiling. And give yourself a hug for working out. Good job, girls.
Thank you.
Good job.